Hey everybody, all my Facebook friends, I want to welcome you to my 30-day challenge for deep sexual breathing. Let me explain what it's about, okay? Here's the thing. We are adult human beings, and right away I'm assuming that you're an adult, you're of age, and that you are willing to experience more pleasure and freedom in your life. So I'm going to share with you a technique that I use every day that just energizes my life, that connects me to this feeling of pleasure, and it's like 5 minutes. And I want you to the 30-day challenge is to just do some version of this. Make it your own, make it yours, but do some version of this every day, okay? So here's how we begin. It's very simple. My feet are grounded on the floor. Okay, I'm just moving my hips a little bit. I'm sort of moving my body. My feet are grounded. My shoulders are relaxed. Everything is flowing freely, and I am breathing, inhaling, holding the breath, and then Now, if you haven't done a lot of breathing before and you get lightheaded, immediately sit down, like hit the deck, because it may be that you get a little bit lightheaded. That will happen. If you do yoga or you've done yoga, then you're familiar with that experience. But if you haven't, then you may want to just be aware that that can happen. Okay, so I'm just breathing. Now here's the thing. Here's the exercise. I start to breathe, and I start to awaken my body. I start to feel like, what does it feel like? What does my body feel like? So right now there's a certain tingle, vibration in the body. So I'm going to keep breathing. In this case, I am going to breathe from my feet and my toes as if I'm sucking energy up through the earth, bringing it up the back of my spine, through the crown of my head, and then around and back down and around. So I'm creating this kind of, think of it like this huge paddle wheel of energy. Now you can move either forward, you can move backwards, it doesn't matter. It really is up to you. Maybe do both, try both. But for the moment, I'm breathing it up my body, up, out the crown of the head, paddle wheeling down through the front of me, back down into the ground again. And I'm breathing. Making some sound. You see this paddle wheel. It's a metaphor, but it's a good metaphor. It works. I'm all about metaphors that work. They're very powerful. So there's this huge paddle wheel that's just moving a circle of energy. Now, we're going to add another piece to this. I want you to breathe from your genitals. So I want you to imagine that your genitals have lungs, your sex center has lungs, and you could actually inhale and breathe that up and around into your brain and then back down like a waterfall. So breathe, genital breath, I call this. So you've been breathing in a circle through your feet, but now we're going to go to the genitals. We're going to actually breathe like we're going to imagine like we've got these big, almost nostrils, and you're just breathing in freedom and exhaling anything which doesn't serve you. Maybe some shame or some guilt, or just whatever. Maybe you're feeling tension, or something happened with a lover and you're just kind of like, oh, or you may be feeling bad about work, or maybe you're afraid of finances. Whatever's going on, it doesn't matter. Breathe through. Breathe up. Expanding your pleasure. Exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in genital breath and exhale. Breathing in well-being. Breathing in confidence. Breathing in feeling good about your body, feeling loved and nourished. Exhaling. So I'm just breathing this circle. Breathing through my genitals, relaxing your butt. Relaxing all those like little places where you hold tension and you're just like, let that all go. Breathe and release. Breathe and release. Breathe and release. So you're increasing the amount of energy. More freedom, more pleasure, more freedom, more pleasure, feeling more pleasure in your body. Feeling more breath. Making some space. Breathing, feeling good. And let that circulate from your genitals into your brain like you're expanding your brain, just breathing. And then for a moment, be still. And just hold all that energy inside of you. Contain it. Let it expand. Feel the tingle. Imagine your brain just being stimulated in more pleasure, in more freedom, in more bliss, in more joy. Totally embracing your sexuality. Totally self-loving. Sometimes I put my hand on my heart and one on my genitals, and I'm expressing this love. How much I love and appreciate my body. How lucky I am to be able to feel, to enjoy, to feel joy, to feel pleasure. We are so fortunate. This is such a great gift. So just breathe again. Breathe it in. More pleasure. More freedom. More expanding in your mind. More pleasure. More freedom. More bliss. More freedom. More bliss. Breathe it in. Expand. Breathe it in. Expand, breathe it in. Expand, and now we've got some fertile soil. And now here's the secret that I want to share with you. This is the little piece of the 30-day challenge. Take one thing that you really want to change in your life, that you want to create, that you want to manifest, that you want to really just have value of. You know, maybe a belief system, something you want to let go of. But imagine that as a seed, and take that seed and plant that in all this fertile soil that